There are pencil marks beside the stairs with names and dates from years ago, a box of crayons in the kitchen drawer, and one small coat they outgrew. The hallway used to shake at 7 with slammed doors and missing shoes. Now the clock above the refrigerator is the loudest thing by noon. We spent our years keeping up with little feet and changing plans. Now the rooms have all stopped moving, and you're still reaching for my hand. When the house goes quiet and the bedrooms all are still, when there's no one running down the stairs or laughing past the windowsill, we'll turn the kitchen radio on like we used to do. When the house goes quiet, I'll still have you. I'll still have you. Your coffee cup is by the newspaper, mine is chipped along the side. There's a grocery list beneath a magnet and a picture from July. We look younger by that old blue pickup, your head resting against my arm. We had $80 between us, and somehow that still felt like enough. We never had a perfect story, we had bills and leaking roofs, but every time the world got heavy, I could always lean on you. When the house goes quiet and the bedrooms all are still, when there's no one running down the stairs or laughing past the windowsill, we'll turn the kitchen radio on like we used to do. When the house goes quiet, I'll still have you. I'll still have you. I know someday these hands will tremble and the steps may take more time. You'll forget where you left your glasses, I'll swear that I'm doing fine. But I'll pull your chair beside me when the evening shadows fall. We'll talk about the years behind us, or say nothing much at all. When the house goes quiet and the bedrooms all are still, when the pictures hold the noise we made and the years have had their fill, we'll turn the kitchen radio on and dance the whole night through. When the house goes quiet, I'll still have you. Through every empty room, every winter come through. When the house goes quiet, I'll still have you. I'll still have you. Turn that old radio on, I'm right here with you. Coffee starts at 6:15. That old machine still shakes the sink. I reach for your blue flower cup before I even start to think. Your sweater's hanging by the door, one sleeve still folded underneath. I haven't moved it since you left. I guess it still smells like your sleep. I know you're not just running late. I know you won't turn in the drive, but some old habits take their time to learn somebody said goodbye. I still pour 2 cups in the morning, like you're coming through that door. Yours goes cold beside the window. Mine don't taste like much anymore. I still leave your chair pulled open, like you've only stepped outside. I still pour 2 cups in the morning, one for me and one for goodbye. One for goodbye. Your sister called last Sunday night. She asked if I was sleeping well. I said most nights I get by fine, then change the subject to the rain. The grocery list is on the fridge, your handwriting across the top. Milk, bread, sugar, call your mom. I read it more than I should now. People say the heart moves on, like tires rolling down the road, but no one tells the kitchen sink or where your coffee cup should go. I still pour 2 cups in the morning, like you're coming through that door. Yours goes cold beside the window. Mine don't taste like much anymore. I still leave your chair pulled open, like you've only stepped outside. I still pour 2 cups in the morning, one for me and one for goodbye. Yesterday I washed your cup, then held it longer than I should. I almost put it in the drawer, I almost thought that I was good. But morning came, the kitchen filled with that familiar coffee sound. My hand reached for 2 of them before my heart could turn around. So I still pour 2 cups in the morning, though you're not coming through that door. Yours goes cold beside the window. Mine still waits for something more. Someday I'll push your chair back under. Someday I'll sleep the whole night through. But I still pour 2 cups in the morning, one for me and one diner closed at 9:30. We left $2 by the plate. You carried half your cherry pie and said your daddy might be awake. The shortest road ran through the town, past the church and courthouse square. But I turned left beside the feed store, like I had somewhere else to be. You smiled and said you missed the turn. I said I know, but look at that moon. The truth was I could see it fine. I just wasn't done with you. So I took the long way around, past the fields and the water tower, with your hand resting close to mine, and the radio playing soft and low. There was nowhere else I needed, no reason to slow down. I just wanted one more mile with you. So I took the long way around, the long way around. We passed the Miller family barn, where the roof leans toward the ground. A screen door slammed at Johnson's place, and an old hound started barking loud. You rolled the window halfway down, your hair kept blowing in your eyes. I reached across to move it back and nearly crossed the center line. You laughed until you couldn't breathe, then leaned your head against my arm. I drove at 40 all the way just to keep you where you were. So I took the long way around, past the fields and the water tower, with your hand resting close to mine, and the radio playing soft and low. There was nowhere else I needed, and no reason to slow down. I just wanted one more mile with you. So I took the long way around, the long way around. Now that old diner's been torn down and the feed store changed its name. The Miller barn fell last December, but we still drive that road the same. There are gray hairs at your temples, the reading glasses on my face, but every time you sit beside me, I still miss that easy turn. You still smile and say you missed it. I still blame it on the moon. After all these years together, I'm still not done with you. So I take the long way around, past the fields and the water tower, with your hand resting close to mine, like it did in our younger years. There is nowhere else I need to be one more mile with you. So I take the long way around, through every season, every small town, every road that brought us here. I'll keep taking the long way around, as long as you are sitting near. The long way around. You say, honey, you missed the turn. I say, I know. The gas station clock says 2:30. There's cold black coffee in my hand. Your picture's tucked above the radio, beside a map of Tennessee land. The wipers drag across the glass, a steady rhythm in the rain. I hear the message that you left, just so I can hear your voice again. You said the hallway light is on, and my old boots are by the door. I press the pedal just a little, like I haven't heard those words before. Every mile takes me back home, every white line leads to you, past the diners and the county signs, and every town I'm passing through. I may be far beneath this open sky, but I'm never on my own. Every mile between your heart and mine is another mile back home. Another mile back home. There's a receipt inside my wallet from the night we first met there. You laughed when I spilled sweet tea and tried to hide it with my chair. You wore that faded denim jacket with your hair tied back in red. Now it's hanging in our bedroom on a wooden chair beside the bed. I know the road has taken plenty, birthdays, dinners, Sunday drives, but every time I leave that driveway, you're the reason that I drive. Every mile takes me back home, every white line leads to you, past the diners and the county signs, and every town I'm passing through. I may be far beneath this open sky, but I'm never on my own. Every mile between your heart and mine is another mile back home. Oh, another mile back home. Sometimes I hate this old highway, for every night it makes us lose. The morning paints the fields in gold, and I can almost picture you, bare feet standing on the porch, one hand shading sleepy eyes, waiting where the gravel ends as my headlights leave the night. Every mile takes me back home, every white line leads to you. Past the rivers and the county signs, I know exactly what they do. They carry me beneath this open sky to the only love I know. Every mile between your heart and mine is another mile back home. Another mile, another road, another mile back home. Back home. Leave that hallway light on, I'm almost home. There's a note inside my lunchbox, folded underneath the bread. Don't forget your coat this evening in your crooked handwriting. You sewed the button on my work shirt, the one I'd lost a month ago, and left my keys beside the coffee, right where you knew I'd never look. You never make a grand announcement, you don't need a crowd to see. You say everything that matters in the way you care for me. You love me in the little things, the quiet things you do. A porch light burning after midnight, a plate kept warm for two. You don't need roses by the dozen, or a diamond wedding ring. I know exactly how you love me. You love me in the little things, in the little things. I found your sweater in my pickup from that Friday county fair. There's still a ribbon in the pocket from the prize you won back there. You laughed when rain came through the canvas and ruined both our plans. We ate cold pie beneath the bleachers with your fingers in my hand. We never needed perfect weather or some picture from a magazine. You could turn an ordinary evening into everything I need. You love me in the little things, the quiet things you do. A porch light burning after midnight, a plate kept warm for two. You don't need roses by the dozen, or a diamond wedding ring. I know exactly how you love me. You love me in the little things, in the little things. I know I don't say thank you half as often as I should. I get tired, I get distracted, I forget how well I'm loved. But tonight I read that folded note while sitting in my truck, and 3 small words beside my sandwich were somehow more than enough. Drive safe, my love. You love me in the little things, the faithful things you do, that hallway light beside the bedroom, and my old coat waiting to. You don't need roses by the dozen, or some song with golden wings. I'll spend my whole life trying to show you I love you in the little things. Every morning, every evening, every ordinary spring, you've always shown me how to love you in the little things. In the little things. I kept that note inside my pocket. It still says, drive safe, my love. The supper plates are in the sink, your cornbread sitting there untouched, the old dog sleeping by the table, like he knows we've said too much. You're folding towels across the hallway, I'm pretending not to see that red-eyed look above your glasses, and the space you left for me. I could let this silence follow us up those stairs and into bed, but I'd rather lose my foolish pride than leave those words unsaid. Before we turn the light out, let me make this right. I don't want this little argument to keep us up all night. Come sit beside me for a minute, let me hold your hand. Before we turn the light out, let me love you where I can. Let me make this right. I know I raised my voice at dinner over something small and dumb, a bill we both forgot to pay, and work I brought back home. You said I never really listened, I said you always take his side. Then the kitchen clock kept moving while we stood there drawing lines. We made it through a leaking rooftop in the winter without heat. I won't let one hard conversation put a wall between our sheets. Before we turn the light out, let me make this right. I don't want this little argument to keep us up all night. Come sit beside me turn the light out, let me love you where I can.
Let me make this right.
I can't promise I'll be perfect, you already know I'm not. Sometimes I answer far too quickly, sometimes patience gets forgot. But I remember our first apartment, that mattress lying on the floor. We had nothing worth defending except the love we couldn't afford. So I'm laying down my anger like my boots beside the door. Before we turn the light out, let me make this right. I don't want an empty pillow on either side tonight. Come sit beside me for a minute. You don't have to understand. Before we turn the light out, just put your hand back in my hand. We've got more love than this old trouble, more good years than one bad night. Before we turn the light out, let me make this right.
Let me make this right.
The hallway light is still on. Come sit with me tonight. The landlord left a yellow note between the screen door and the frame. My final check was on the table, with more red numbers than my name. The pickup wouldn't turn that morning. We had 20 bucks till Friday night. You split it at the corner market, bread and milk and one porch light. I told you that I'd understand if you needed somewhere else to go. You looked at me across that kitchen and said, that ain't the man I know. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, when love could barely pay the rent, when all I had were empty pockets and promises already spent. You never said that you could save me. You just sat beside me in the dark. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, and held together what fell apart.
You held together my heart.
We washed our clothes on Wednesday evenings at the laundromat on Highway 9. You slept against the plastic chair while I watched our last 2 quarters spin. We We ate those dollar store spaghetti from a pot with one loose handle. You put a towel beneath the doorway and lit the room with one small candle. There was nothing in that little house that anyone would call brand new, but every night I crossed that threshold, I still had everything in you. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, when love could barely pay the rent, when all I had were empty pockets and promises already spent. You never said that you could save me. You just sat beside me in the dark. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, and held together what fell apart.
You held together my heart.
Now the truck starts every morning, and the mortgage gets paid on time. There's food enough inside the kitchen, and a little money set aside. But I still keep that yellow notice in the drawer beside our bed, not to remember what we owed them, but to remember what you said. That ain't the man I know. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, when leaving would have cost you less, when I was sure I'd lost my future. You still saw something worth the mess. You never asked me for perfection. You only asked me not to hide. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, and taught me how to stay beside you through every bill and every season, through every door we nearly closed. You stayed when staying wasn't easy, so I'll stay wherever this life goes.
I'll stay wherever this life goes.
That yellow note is in the drawer, and your hand is still in mine. I spent 3 weeks above the tavern, in a room on County Road, with one chair beside the window and a television turned down low. My shirt stayed folded in a suitcase, my wedding ring stayed on my hand. Every night I wrote your number then erased it once again. I told myself I needed distance. You told me pride would make me blind, but every road outside that motel kept bringing your face to mine. You left the key beneath the flower pot where it had always been, like some part of you still trusted me to find my way back in. You could have changed the lock that morning, you could have packed up every thought, but you left a little room for us and the key beneath the flower pot. Beneath the flower pot. I pulled into the drive on Sunday, just before the evening rain. Your car was parked beside the mailbox. Mine had left an oil stain. The porch light flickered when I touched it. That loose wire still had not been fixed. There were muddy shoes beside the doorway, and your coat above the switch. I stood there longer than I'll mention, with my hand against the door, afraid the house I used to live in didn't need me anymore. But you left the key beneath the flower pot where it had always been, like some part of you still trusted me to find my way back in. You could have changed the lock that morning, you could have packed up every thought, but you left a little room for us and the key beneath the flower pot. Beneath the flower pot. You were sitting at the kitchen table with your hands around a cup. You didn't run across the room, you didn't even look right up. You said, coming home is not the same as learning how to stay. So I pulled the empty chair beside you and finally heard what you had to say. No promises made in anger, no leaving when it gets hard. Just two tired people talking till the morning filled the yard. You left the key beneath the flower pot, but you didn't let me hide. You made me face the man I'd been before you let me back inside. We didn't fix it in one evening, some knots take time to come undone, but you left a little room for us when I thought that room was gone. Now the key hangs by the doorway, and the old lock has been changed, but I'll always know what brought me home was the grace beneath that clay, the key beneath the flower pot, and the love that chose to wait. The flowers grew back that summer, and I never left again. The mailman stopped me by the driveway with a letter marked return. He said, "Does she still live here?" I said, "No, not anymore." There's a faded strip of white paint where we wrote our names in blue. Mine is cracked along the edges, but the rain spared most of you. I bought a brush last Friday evening, set it by the kitchen wall, but every time I walk out there, I never touch that paint at all. Your name is still on the mailbox beside the road we used to share. The house belongs to me on paper, but your memory's everywhere. I could paint across those letters, make it look like you were not, but your name is still on the mailbox, and I guess my heart forgot. My heart forgot to let you go. We picked that box up at a yard sale for $5 and some change. You said the dent made it look honest. I said, "Honey, it looks strange." We stood outside beneath the porch light with blue paint across our hands. You leaned back to check the spacing, then drew a heart between our names. That little heart is almost vanished from the winters and the sun, but I can still see where you drew it. When I look at what we were, your name is still on the mailbox beside the road we used to share. The house belongs to me on paper, your memories everywhere. I could paint across those letters, make it look like you were not, but your name is still on the mailbox. And I guess my heart forgot. My heart forgot to let you go. I heard you found a place in Austin with a balcony downtown. Someone said you look much happier since you finally settled down. I hope he knows you hate cold coffee and you read before you sleep. I hope he listens when you're talking better than I listened when you needed me. Tomorrow I may take that paintbrush and give this box a coat of white, but tonight I'll leave those letters underneath the porch light. Your name is still on the mailbox, though you're living somewhere new. Every letter that comes down this road still makes me think of you. Someday time may fade those letters till there's nothing left to read, but your name was on the mailbox when this house was home to me. Your name was on the mailbox when you still belonged with me. The morning rain keeps falling on your name beside my home.
Dashboard clock said 12:03 when I turned onto our street. There was dust across my work boots and the whole day on my sleeves. The kitchen light was still left burning, a covered plate sat by the stove. Your slippers rested by the hallway like they always do when I get home. The television talked in whispers to a room that barely stirred. Then I saw you on the old couch, still waiting without a word. You fell asleep waiting, with the porch light shining on. Your hand was curled beneath your cheek. The late night news was gone. You could have turned the whole house dark and left me on my own, but you fell asleep waiting, so I'd never come home alone. Never come home alone. There was a note beside my dinner, heated up for 30 more, and a drawing from our youngest, taped crooked to the cupboard door. Your coffee cup was in the sink, your reading glasses on the chair. I knew you'd fought to keep your eyes up, just to know I made it there. I thanked you for the Sunday dinners, for the shirts and bills you've paid, but I never thanked you for the night you gave up sleep and stayed. You fell asleep waiting, with the porch light shining on. Your hand was curled beneath your cheek. The late night news was gone. You could have turned the whole house dark and left me on my own, but you fell asleep waiting, so I'd never come home alone. Never come home alone. I laid my jacket on the armrest and turned the television down, then lifted up the faded blanket that had almost reached the ground. You opened one eye for a second and asked, did you eat enough? I said, I'm fine, go back to sleeping. But what I meant was, this is love. Not the kind they write in headlines, not a line carved into stone, just someone fighting tired eyes, so you don't walk in alone. You fell asleep waiting, with the porch light shining on, while every mile and every hard day kept me working far too long. I'll try to make it home much sooner. You've waited long enough, but you fell asleep waiting and showed me what it means to love. You could have turned the whole house dark, but you left one light still on. You fell asleep waiting, so I'd never come home alone. Never come home alone. I covered you with that old blanket and carried my dinner home.